Hey guys, how's it going? Kriparian here. Today I want to give you guys another episode of Dungeon Run Master Series. We got Warrior on the menu today. Warrior is the class that most people are struggling with. I agree it's a pretty difficult class to complete the dungeon run with, but I've played quite a bit of it, and I wanted to highlight, it was actually my first run, so I didn't play particularly well, but I actually did get some very powerful and very meaningful selections for the passives that I think a lot of people skip. So, in my opinion, there's a few ways to play Warrior that allow you to succeed in the later stages of the dungeon run. The first way is if you're offered the double health bonus. If you just have a lot of health as Warrior, it allows you to get a really greedy deck. On one hand, because Warrior has pretty powerful board clears, and that you actually start with Brawl in your deck. Board clears are really good for the later stages, and all you really have to do is fill the deck with high value minions, and if you have double the health, or in the case of the video you're about to see, quadruple the health, surviving to the point where you can clear the board and play the larger minions tends to work out pretty well against most of the endgame bosses, but of course there is some RNG. If you're playing the slow style of deck, you're probably going to really struggle against Azari, because he's going to discard your deck before you can really get much going, but you still might win if what you have left is extremely high value. So it's still pretty valid as a strategy. The other strategic thing that you can do is abusing the Enrage mechanics. The Enrage mechanics start you off with the 10-card Warrior deck. You have the Worgen, you have the Amani, and those minions do pretty well. The best and easiest way to complete Warrior is probably to get the Stealth mechanic, the permanent minion stealth. If you're offered that at the start or right after, you're probably going to have a pretty easy time. I recommend you pick it. Typically, picking stealth is a hit and miss. It's, for most classes, not great as an ability. It can be based on the deck you might have, but it might not be, because even if you have minions that taunt, if they have stealth, they won't be taunting. So what ends up happening is your opponents just completely crush you. They just go all face all the time, and you can't keep up with that. But Warrior, because of the defensive hero power and the defensive cards that you just generally obtain throughout the dungeon run, you actually can survive without your minions interacting with your opponent's minions. And because you have the Enrage mechanics, enraged minions, like low health, extremely high damage minions, or like Frothings with perma stealth, or Grim Patron with perma stealth, it gets so ridiculous. So I think the stealth mechanic is the #1 pick for Warrior, and I think the lots of health, really big minions works out better than you think it would. Now, the other issue with that is if you are picking late game minions, which again is probably the route you want to take because it's the only way you're going to beat the last few bosses, you really might struggle against some of the mid-tier bosses. Usually the first 3 or 4 bosses are super easy, and actually just for the reason to keep these guides kind of, a reasonable length. I think the last one yesterday, Rogue, was almost an hour. So just to keep them reasonable length, I'm actually going to skip the first 3 or 4 bosses because they're just pushovers. They're super easy. If you have general Hearthstone knowledge, you should be getting past the 3rd and 4th boss no matter what. Now that said, I have actually lost the 3rd boss once playing a full spell mage, and it was the counterspell boss. So it can happen, but in the general case, you'll get through the first 3 or 4 no matter what, but once you get to boss 5 and they get their upgraded hero powers, that's when you can really struggle, and that is actually where some of these slower Warrior decks kind of hit a bit of a clunky side. You might get a few bad matchups in general, but I think Warrior gets possibly more bad matchups and clunky matchups than the other classes in the mid-tier. But by the end, once you stack all your treasure cards, you should have a pretty well-rounded deck to take on the final boss. So Warrior is certainly one of the more difficult ones, and I hope with the games to come, you learn a bit how that can interact. And wish you luck on your Warrior dungeon runs. Enjoy the clips, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Secrets is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Fine. Let's try tank from the start. Drake, Deathspite. Holy crap. Oh, Fire Plume's Heart. What the hell? Do I really want that in all of my opening hands? Okay. My first round perma-stealth seemed really good. I think if I knew how the traps worked, I could have won it. Alright. Just 3 taunts there. Oh. Taunts. Sure. Okay. It has taunt, so. I mean, that's a really shit taunt. Curator. I got dragons. Is that thing a beast? No, it's a golden kobold. Okay. 2 armor smiths, 1 taunt. Hammett, Sylvanas, Lich King. I think I'm gonna go Lich King. Jinzo. That's such a bad selection of taunt cards. But yeah. The other ones are even worse. Custom Mushroom Potion? I don't think I've played against this guy yet. Why would you play that? Seriously, why would you play that? I don't know. It's so bad. It's like shockingly bad. Is that quadruple or triple? I don't have much for battle cries, so stealth is normally better, but I have so many taunts, it's not good with this deck. More health. These cards are so weak, man. So weak. Oh, forgot to check what I'm facing. Weak like my flimsy vegan arms. Damn, bro. Need to chill.
Magni versus Pathmaker Ham. For Cosmodon! Give me some time!
What did this guy do? Fine. Just try the taunt. Oh, this is the random guy, right? Okay. We can do that. Oh, he does 2 now? Okay. That sucks. Let's armor up then. It always did? No, it does 1 at lower. That's not a good card to play right now, bro. Especially before attacking. What the fuck is it doing, dude? Let him do that first so it hits this. Yeah, perfect. Oh, it does 3. It does 3 times? 3 random enemies. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay.
Start running. Wanna blow something up?
gonna get nuked anyway. Should I really bother playing it? Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Wows. I want to save the bash. I really like this guy, despite him getting pretty lucky lately. Ooh. Oh. Oh shit.
You require my assistance.
Game. How many spells we at? I don't think I've played very many.
Blood and blood. My blade be thirsty. Ready to flee.
That's not exactly great.
Reporting for duty.
Really? Oh my god. Okay. Why would you play the other one? Thank you. What? Dude, that's some shady fucking shenanigans. Okay.
To battle! To battle! To battle!
I can't play that. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm ready to surrender my deck.
I have no time for games.
I'm not happy playing this, but I don't expect he'll play well, so... He's gonna do this, then he's gonna play a minion that's gonna fuck everything up. Oh, no, that's actually pretty good. Oh, there we go. How many of those does he have? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I really like Primordial Drake, but the other two suck. Weapons are good, so 2 taunts and a weapon. Oh, okay.
Magni versus Voodoo Master Vex. For Cosmodon! Me do voodoo too!
Is this the final boss? I thought it was 7.
Time for a little blood.
Yeah, it is 7.
That one yelled lots. Who you want me kill?
So many wonderful poisons.
Who you want me kill?
It's boom o'clock.
Seems like a poor choice.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
That one's so rattled.
Double Cairn of double death rattle. I'm in. Whoa! Whoa, what the hell? Did he just copy the... How do you fuck that up so much? Face! Those plays are unbelievably bad.
For honor. For
Smart.
No. Trust me.
back to work. Everyone's so screamy. For honor. Back to work.
Wish is it, right? We got quadruple health. There's nothing even close to that, right? Nothing even close. We heal for 200. Okay. I didn't even get taunt as my last one. What do I have for 8? I got Lich King and Primordial. Dumpster Dragons. The Reinforcers are good cards at least. Grimy Buffer. That's what I'm thinking too. So bad though. So bad. What's this? At the end of your turn, add a beam to your hand. Beam me up. Alright. Chilma has taunt. Yeah, a 7 mana 6/6 taunt. That's wonderful.
Magni versus Zol the Unscathed.
So clever to come so far. Let me see you.
Okay. There's spells in here, power of bullshit. Discard quests and cards. Is that how you get Corgi up? Well, we can wait a bit. I only have one brawl, so... What? Super bad hand again. I don't... How do I always draw badly at this stage in the game? You just lose a Deathwing? Oh, he has a quest though? Oh, okay, sure. What? Okay. I don't think I want to play Sylvanas. Guess I'm playing
I
Sylvanas.
have no time for games.
It's probably gonna get beamed or some crap.
You are not the boss of me. Fatality.
Yeah.
Let none survive. Let none survive.
That's pretty good. I'm trying to read chat, it's just like, this is pretty fucking crazy. I'm trying to absorb what's actually going on in this game. It's just a lot of bullshit.
Oh there.
I only have eyes for you. Fatigue.
That's alright, forever. Back to work.
I can't do it. Can't do it.
The truth is in here.
So that does nothing. Okay. Oh, that's good. plus 137. Hmm.
Let none survive.
Unleash me.
I've been inside that thing for months.
Oh, I guess he wants to kill it with I see. Alright. Fine. Whatever. 8.
Fatality. Out loud. Flame.
I guess.
Hammer time.
You are not the boss of me.
That's done. Well, no, it's not. I guess he did one. Oh, she tells you which beam you got. Flummox is the steal your shit. Flame is the 2 damage to all. I see. Okay. Which one's fear?
I see lunch now. Dinner.
Recycle.
Hammer time.
Ginger vegan beer, sure. Which one's Flummox? Is that destroy injured? Oh no, Flummox is the take control. Okay, good thing I didn't play anything bigger. Another Flummox. Oh, that's a nice card though. That's fine.
Fatality. Out of cards.
I have no time for games.
Thank you.
Fatality.
Oh, I get an attack? Lucky me.
Let none survive.
Yes! We win! Dude, the last boss is super bullshit. Double HP with a full heal.
Nobody is walking away.
We took 300 damage in that game.